reaction.
Here are a list of things I expect men to pay for if we're dating. Here are a list of things I expect men to pay for if we're dating. Number one.
Why is Lo smiling like that, man? I think we're thinking the exact same. I think we're thinking the exact same thing.
All dates, and I don't mean dinner dates. I mean kayaking, snorkeling, going to theme parks, ziplining, etc. I expect.
I can't.
Oh my God, Lo.
I'm not gonna be able to do this video.
Why not?
I'm so because I'm gonna be mad disrespectful.
Just be disrespectful then, but also know that you have.
Y'all gonna cancel me this video.
You know what's so odd to me
You're
is
definitely not flying.
bro,
I won't cancel you, Lo. Say what you got to say. I know we're all thinking it.
who made you this bougie? Like she didn't even say dates, like eating dates. They gotta be dinner. Because you know what they mean when they say that.
Yeah.
They really mean a steak spot. And I genuinely believe that I think women think that. I think some women just like steak because it's expensive. Swear to God.
Yeah, steak not even like
they be telling me shit like, I don't eat red meat. A steak come along. Yeah, I take the New York strip.
A steak not even, unless it's a Wagyu. I don't.
Oh, that's the bougiest thing I've ever heard anybody
But that's
say.
what I'm saying. That's the only type of steak I like.
Why?
I
There's
like
hella great steaks.
But I'm not the
I
biggest
ain't never
steak
No,
eater.
you just like fatty steaks. I'm telling you, because Wagyu's fatty steaks.
I know. I just
But
don't
you
like
need
the
New York
chewer steak.
strips, though.
What was that the other day?
We had sirloins. Those are lean steaks.
Okay.
You need fatty steaks, bro. I'm telling you.
Why is it called New York strips? It's like made from New York. It was just like rat meat or something.
Number two, my nails. I get my nails done roughly once a month. That's pretty good for me, so I expect him to pay that. Number three, my hair. I just feel like as your girl, I should just not walk around with my hair looking crazy, and you should pay for it. Number four, gas. I just think that's just like the masculine thing to do, is to make sure that my gas is always on.
Can we pause?
That's crazy.
Before we
does
get,
that become a masculine
I
thing?
fucking hate this concept that men, like, masculinity gets defined every other fucking day. But for women, if I start defining femininity, then it's a fucking problem. Because again, I can sit here and say, is that not, that's correct, right? Because again, if I sit here and say this shit, bro, as a woman, femininity, you need to start losing weight. You should not be that big. That's not a feminine thing to do. How about that?
Yo,
How about
Lo, Adrian, why you laughing? I can see Adrian trying to laugh.
That's
Yo,
correct, right? This is why I expect.
It's right, Lo, but it's just like, I guess even coming from you, because you're like, yeah, you're still right.
Out of my women, being skinny, that's just the feminine thing to do. That's just what it should be.
You know what?
In shape. That's just what it should be. That's the feminine thing to do. I understand it. Also, gas, like, nigga, I had to pay for this shit if you across town. Like, what the fuck is going on? How often are y'all even in the car with one another? When people say shit like this, I know they've never really been in a relationship. Because, like, how often is he driving you everywhere? This nigga you chauffeur? How the fuck is he constantly paying for gas? Like, how is that possible? You've never been in a real relationship. Shut the fuck up.
Number five, wax. I feel like that's pretty much self-explanatory. Number six, my electric bill. Chances are, if we're dating, you're probably going to spend a lot of time in my house, which is going to cause my power to go up.
That's crazy. What? That's
And so you should just pay for it.
You cannot bill.
Why?
She's billing men she dates for her power. Like, why stop there? Just bill them for your water.
Why not just do everything?
The gas,
Well,
right?
y'all
Because
might-
you
y'all
have
might
to cook, right?
Y'all might as well just split the fucking bill. Also, this doesn't split the whole thing, rent, everything.
Yeah, why not?
Also, understand this. Okay, so why would he be at your house like majority of the time? Why not be at his house? If he's masculine, he would have his own house. Why not just be there? That makes no fucking sense.
It was fucked up. Yeah, whatever, man.
No, she can say this shit, but I can't say
Yes,
it.
bro.
Oh my God, this is so crazy. This is crazy. Lo, just say it. Just say it, Lo.
It's fucked up.
I
She
can't
can
even
say
talk
this
about my
shit.
standards online without random women being
Exactly.
offended. They don't fit it.
Exactly.
Oh my God, just please, just say it.
She
I
talks
see
about
you
her
laugh.
standards. We're just supposed to
We
accept
want to sit
it.
and chill. Whatever.
Yeah. All right.
Here are a list of
What?
things I expect men to do in marriage. Number one, pay the rent more.
Your hair isn't. You look crazy right now. What the fuck is going on? I'm supposed to pay for your hair, and you look crazy right now.
Maybe she's single.
Oh, I definitely know that. But how is she gonna get a man if her hair looking like that, bro? I got pay for something that you weren't
calm
paying
down,
for when
Lo.
you were single. That's crazy.
Number one, pay the rent, mortgage, and utilities. So that's like the rent, the water, and like the electric. You know what I'm saying? And then if you have a home, like the property tax and the mortgage insurance, all that good stuff. Number two.
Okay,
I'm not gonna stop her on that, but if you have a mortgage, your property tax would be in the mortgage.
You just
She
did.
doesn't have a house. She doesn't know.
She's never been in a relationship. We know.
Two, to do most of the cooking. I cook, but I don't really like to cook. So it's really a plus when I meet a guy who is really good at cooking. And there are actually a lot of.
You don't like to cook? Okay, I don't believe that. Maybe I don't believe it.
My mind is being blown. What the fuck do you do?
So I can't say nothing.
No, she can tell us what she does right after. She can tell us.
But what I'm saying is I can't say nothing now. I can't keep going in on her.
She's trolling.
Low, please, Low, keep going in.
Well, we all trolling. Everybody trolling. Everybody trolling, right?
Yep, we're all trolling.
Right? Everybody trolling.
Say whatever you want.
That are great cooks. Number three, the dishes. I don't like doing the dishes, so it would be great to have a man that just took that chore off of my hands. Number four, do the laundry. And when I say do the laundry, I don't just mean like put the clothes in the wash. I mean like the whole process. Put the clothes in the wash, put the clothes in the dryer, put them up, iron when.
So what outside of eating, what do you like to do?
I was waiting for it. It's Low. I didn't say his reaction. This nigga Low's crazy. Yo, Low is crazy.
But what else do you like to do outside of eating?
Yo, that agent trying so hard not to lie. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Eating and freeloading, what else do you like to do? Because if you don't like to cook, or you're not that good of a cook, you don't like to do dishes, and now you're telling you gotta do the laundry.
Yo, agent, stop. Just laugh. Just let it loose. Just laugh. You know it's funny.
What else? What do you do?
Sound like you need a parent and or guardian.
You're sitting here saying these things about how men is masculine and like just paying for gas is a masculine thing. Cooking and cleaning is literally like traditional feminine roles. That's like, again, me telling you that you
It's so crazy coming from Low, but
that's what you're
still funny.
You're a woman.
She doesn't like doing them though.
Needs to be ironed, fold what needs to be fold, like do the whole thing from A to Z. Number 8 is date nights at least twice a month, but that actually goes into like any form of recreational activities. So if we're going kayaking, if we're deciding to take a camping trip, if we're deciding to go to a theme park, just at least 2 dates. And
you don't do recreational things. I can tell you don't do recreational things. So why is it out of nowhere?
Agent, just laugh. Stop.
I've never done it. You said 4?
What? What am I looking at? This is disgusting. I'm about to throw up.
how come when
I'm
y'all
about to
do
throw
this
up.
trend, y'all don't ask them what they bring to the table?
What?
How come when IG models talk about how they want a rich man and they want a man to pay for this and pay for that, y'all don't ask them what they're bringing to the table?
They do. What the fuck?
And even when they don't, it's because they're attractive, and you're not. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why they can't. They need to just spit it out. I don't know why they can't just say. I'm gonna say it for them. It's because you're not attractive.
What are you talking about? That's literally the ongoing conversation we've been having for 2 or 3 years now. What the fuck are you talking about? Literally, men asking women what they bring to the table has literally been an ongoing topic of discussion. What the fuck are you talking about?
There has been so many people on this app to do this trend, and yet y'all are asking me what I bring to the table. Why do I have to answer that question? Why? Ladies, if you learn one thing from me, please stay away from men like this. Men like this are literally the worst. I've dated 4 high-value alpha males, and each dating experience.
Love, please.
Lying.
He's lying. She's lying. This is so crazy. Like, why would you just go in there and lie about this?
Lie like this. Yeah, majority of people who make a lot of money, they are superficial in some capacity. So yeah, they're probably going to value beauty.
Was worse than the last. Everything that they do in a relationship is so transactional, and they don't understand that that whole transactional mindset is what's ruining their relationships altogether. So they sit here and try to convince you that you have to work for every little thing, when in reality, the things that you're asking for are normal in a real relationship.
Bro, I cannot look at her face.
They gaslight you, manipulate you, and then lo and behold, the relationship becomes controlling and abusive. I have the standards that I have to keep men like this away from me and my time and energy. There are short men that get women. There are fat men that get women. There's actually a lot of broke men that get women. If you, sir, are unable to maintain and pull women, that's not because you are fat, short, broke. It's because you're not a good person.
You didn't
And
even
based
address
on
the
this
last
comment,
point.
it's very obvious why women don't want to date you.
You know what's so fucked up about what she just said?
No, but
is at first I thought she was trolling.
she's being very serious.
But now it kind of sounds like she's being serious.
Yeah, she's being serious.
But worse than that, you don't know what it's like to be you don't know what it's like to be a man.
You don't, yeah.
And as a man, I tell you, you could be the greatest person. I swear to God, good people get overlooked all the time for superficial shit from women. You're sitting there trying to tell this man, he knows what his experience is like, but you're telling him, no, your experience doesn't exist. Basically what you told him. Bro, being a good man does not get you women most of the time. Facts.
Yeah.
Because if you guys are already you are a person that she will go to unload on and just be a friend. In all reality, most of the time, because nothing you do excites her, and most women need to be excited in some way for them to take you seriously. Not all now, but most. So most people's experience is gonna be, even if
This
they're
nigga
being a
low.
good,
Looks
likable
big
guy,
as fuck
they will be
compared to him.
overlooked for superficial traits like money and or looks. You're not gonna tell us otherwise. We're living this life. We know what it's like. Facts. Right now, I have money now. It's different. But this shit just comes.
Hey, nigga done came up. It's different now. I remember this one video talking about how he got like 0 matches on Tinder or something like that. He was fat. Oh my, this dude lost so much weight. This shit is so
I
crazy.
remember being broke.
Yep.
Shit did not come.
Yep.
Bro, that's just how this shit works, unfortunately. So, and for a person who takes enough time to reflect and come to the conclusions you've came to, you're being pretty fucking stubborn about this one thing that you have no experience in. That'd be like me trying to tell a woman what her dating experience like does not exist. Being short, fat, and broke, if you being one of those things, you could.
That's what I'm
being
about to
all three of them.
That's what I'm about to get to.
Good luck.
That's what she says. You're illiterate, because that's not what he said. You sat there and you dissected the comment as if like he said being short or fat or broke. No, he said being short, fat, broke. He said there's one man who was short, fat, and broke. There's no chance that man could go around requesting a supermodel. Then not only did he say that he's short, fat, and broke, he then also requested something on the entire other spectrum of a caliber of woman. No, that does not exist. It just doesn't exist. So you're also illiterate and you're dumb.
Reading comprehension
your
is
reading
low.
comprehension is low.
So you're not smart.
You're dumb. You're
Right?
fucking
You don't
dumb.
provide the smarts. Bro, it's like,
You're literally
Wow,
dumb.
keep going. What else? What else does she provide? What else? What else, agent? Don't be scared.
And not only that, you are literally, out of watching these TikToks, unless you're being facetious, you are literally the equivalent of a short, fat, broke man. You are a fat woman who literally is saying she doesn't have any type of
This nigga agent stay trying to hide his
You're
last.
expecting him to pay for every single last thing. You're literally the equivalent to a short, fat, broke man saying, I'm telling you right now, bro, like, listen, like, even when I sat there and said, she's fat, you cringe at that, right? Why is it that I just don't understand why.
Talk about it, low. Talk about it.
Women like this, that we have to hold punches. We have to sit here and be like, oh, beating around eggshells. Now, trust me when I say I understand that she's an anomaly of women. I don't think that majority of women think like this. Actually, I think probably 1% of women think to this extreme. But when you think to this extreme, I don't understand why it's not acceptable to meet her with the same level of ideology. So if she has no problem with calling men broke or controlling, and even when as far as saying that maybe some leads terms of bopping with the type of men that she's choosing, well, then if you're being that descriptive, then I can be that descriptive as well. Bro, you are fat. You are fat. You don't look good. And on top of it, you're saying that you're not even going to hold any other housely duties. So you're saying you want a man who earns enough money to literally take care of everything in the house. He then has to come home and then cook for you. After cooking, he has to then clean the dishes, and then after that, do the laundry.
And take her out 4 times a month.
Yeah, and then take you out 4 times a month. What the, like, in what world do you believe that to be true? And the fact that you think that IG models are requesting that themselves, that's not the case.
Since you guys have been asking so much, here's my list.
What? Oh, you want to say?
That meets my needs and desires. Number 1, I'm going to stay with him. Number 2, I'm going to continue loving him. Number 3, I'm going to continue being his wife.
This is crazy.
Bro, she's trolling, bro. She's trolling.
I Nah.